Hello, it's Chloe and welcome back to another episode of No Contraband series. If you're new here, then make sure to subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, then comment your playtime. Mine's currently 1,558 hours. Anyways, today I'm going to go through a few different types of setups for Enderman since the rebalancing update to see what's better for me. So I'll start off by saying I borrowed someone's atom split with normal enchants, and I had my own one for all atom split, so I could test the difference. So my first test with them was actually with full Final Destination, which I borrowed as well. I only had 2 forts myself, and I was using my Ender Dragon pet. So with full Final Destination and Ender Dragon pet, I tested the one for all first, and I was getting around 2.1 to 2.3 mil damage a hit. I could also get like a 2.5 million hit. And with the full enchant sword, I was able to get hits below 2 mil, which I wasn't able to get with the one for all sword, but overall they were doing around the same amount of damage. So then I decided to try a boss with full Final Destination and each sword. With the one for all, I realised that I was healing a lot more with using the full enchant sword because it doesn't have like lifesteal and stuff like that on it. The boss that I did with the one for all sword actually took a little bit longer than with the other sword because I was healing a lot more. But also with full Final Destination, you don't even have to heal as much. So I was able to do bosses at least like 30 seconds quicker than I was able to do without full Final Destination. I tried killing a tier 4 again with both swords just to see if it was a bad boss on the last try. And yet again, I did a faster boss with a full enchanted sword. So, now that it was certain that I do bosses faster with a full enchanted sword while I'm in full Final Destination, it was time to try out my old setup with Warden Helm and Necron leggings. So I did a boss with both swords, and already, just doing one with the full enchanted sword in my old setup, I killed it faster than all my other tries with full Final Destination. So then I tried with one for all sword, which at this point I'm basically in my full old setup. I was using all my own stuff. And originally, I was struggling to do tier 4s with Ender Dragon pet, and I did say in my last video that I was finding it hard, but when I tried it, I did die twice. And one was to a beacon, which was my fault. The other one was due to no mana, because I was healing so much. So already, just with these tests, I already know that using a full enchanted sword was going to be the way. So I was going to have to spend quite a bit to change my sword from one to all to fully enchanted. I decided to test out the fully enchanted sword yet again, and I felt like it was a lot easier to do with that sword. So I was happy with my decision. I gave everything back and I started to work on changing my own sword. Now you're probably thinking, am I going to tier 7 this sword? No, but I will try my best to get as many tier 6s as I can. The difference between some tier 6 enchants and some tier 7 enchants are actually insane. Around like 50 million between them just for like a little bit more damage. But the main one here is Ender Slayer 7 because we're doing Ender Slayer. But the thing is, Ender Slayer 7 is 64 million coins, where Ender Slayer 6 is like 2 million coins. So is it really worth it to get? In my opinion, probably. If you want to go spend that much on a little bit extra damage, then go for it. Also, if you want to drop it yourself, it is quite rare. Being 2 times as rare as core, I would say, honestly, just go and buy it, because before you even get this, it's going to be a while. But in my case, of course I have to be that lucky to be unlucky. No. No. No, no, no. You're kidding? What? You're joking. I do not get that before core. I did not get that before core. That's ridiculous. What? Before core? Are you kidding? I'm literally just testing damage and I get Ender Slayer 7 before core. It's literally rarer than core. So of course with my RNG, I am that lucky that it's actually unlucky at the same time to get a drop that's like 3 times as less as core, but it's 2 times as rare. That's a bit weird. I've been told if you get Ender Slayer 7 before core that it's really bad, and yeah, it happened. But at the same time, I wasn't even that mad because I had to change my sword anyway, and that literally just saved me like 70 million. I wasn't even that mad at it, to be honest. So yeah, I went ahead and changed all my sword, and I got a few tier 6s, but then the rest I just got normal books, and I ended up with a fully enchanted sword. It did hurt to replace one for all since it's around like 10 million, but it's going to be better in the long run. I then went ahead and asked for the full tier 7 sword again, just to test the difference between them both. I can definitely tell the difference between a full tier 7 sword and without. So I would say it's worth it, but is it like 200 mil more worth it? I don't know. My sword is definitely doable for tier 4s, but then again, if you want to do them a little bit faster, then go ahead and pay hundreds of million for it. So there we go. My final setup for Enderman is actually not Final Destination, believe it or not. I'm using fully enchanted sword, not one for all, with my Final Destination chestplate and boots, with Necron pants and a Warden helmet. Final Destination is for survivability, and I can survive pretty well with the sword itself. So why not use the Warden helm and Necron pants for a little bit more damage? Honestly, I can do tier 4s so well now than I used to be able to, so I'm actually glad this was an update. Enderman is a lot better now, and you can tell by Judgment Call prices. They really died. So my next skin is questionable, but we'll just go with it. Since Barry's mayor, I want to see if I can get anything good on the super pairs, since you get like +2. Plus, I think Enderman 8 gives you like a better chance to get stuff, but I'm not even Enderman 8 yet, which is a big rip. So let me just like get to this super pairs. Let's see if I get anything. I always forget that wisdom actually relies on levels, and I've never like got any levels. So this is reminding me to actually get levels. Oh, insta +3, let's go. Oh, what's going on right now? Oh, +1, what shall I go for? Bum. Ender Slayer 5, GG. Actually so close to getting this to level 100. I want to do this again. Back at it again. With no levels. There we go. Insta-find. I'm just going to insta-find this. I want to know how many it is. Alright, let's just get this XP, because I need it. That was 15 grand experience bottles, not bad. I'm going to do one more time since I can. Last chance to give me a tier 7 book game. You know, I always forget to do my dailies on this. I always thought there was no point. But when I do get Enderman 8, I think it's Enderman 8 that gives you a better chance to get like good stuff from this. I think when I get Ender Slayer 8, I'm going to have to do this every single day because it's way worth it. Insta-find, go! Okay. Let's start getting this for XP now. There we go. Oh. Grab that. What did we miss out on? Just grand experience bottles. Right. I did lose like 2 mil there though on Titanic experience bottles. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be asking me why I just don't use full Final Destination, but I've literally just explained why. And I know I'm still going to get comments like, just use it, it's better. But like, I don't want to use it, you know what I mean? I'm going to be wasting like 20 mil to do bosses slower. Like, if I was struggling, yeah, I'd buy it. But right now, I'm really like not struggling. I also bought the gloom lock. Like, back again. Like, I remember last time I said it was like not worth it. But I'm finding it better to use that instead of using the Wand of Atonement and Weird Tuber. I can just use this because literally all I need is mana. I don't need like the more damage because it doesn't really matter. It only gives me like a little tiny bit of damage. And I don't need the Wand of Atonement because I literally don't need like that small regen that it gives. I literally just need the mana so I can use my endstone sword. And so I can heal with my Scylla whenever I want, so I don't really need the Wand of Atonement right now. I barely have to use the Gloom Locker anyway. Only really when it gets like towards the end. This was quite a fast boss. Like I've done it in real time, so you can see literally I do not need the full final destination. I feel like I need to prove myself that I don't need the full final destination, because I just know how many people are gonna tell me to get it. I even had someone in my lobby before was like, this guy's using a weird setup. I was like, but it works, doesn't it? But yeah, Aatrox is soon, literally the next mega in 1 day, 15 hours. I'm gonna try as much as I can to get as close as possible to Enderman 8. I really want to get Enderman 9 because I feel like Diana's gonna be soon. I really feel like Diana's gonna be soon, and it's gonna be like a really good Diana as well, because it hasn't been for ages. And I want to be able to grind Diana with Enderman 9 because you get that increased chance for Inquisitors, which is what made me like want to get into Enderman as well. But yeah, do some predictions in the comments. Who thinks I'm gonna get Core before Ender Slayer 8, or before Ender Slayer 9, or after Ender Slayer 9? I want to know what you think. A lot of people are going to be mad if I get it before 8, but you know what? If I get it, I get it. I can't really help that, can I? To be honest, the hype for Core's gone down because it's like went 2 times lower in price right now. I think Tame's literally like 600 mil when it used to be over a bill. There we go. I want to try one boss where I rod swap to Black Cat and see if I can do it, because I wasn't able to do it. But now that I use Endstone Sword, I might be able to just survive it. Even if I get it to like 10 mil HP, I might be able to survive it with an Endstone Sword. See how much magic find I'll have. I know I've tried it before, but it like literally did nothing. I was getting like less magic find drops with Black Cat. It was weird. Oh my god, my god pots just ran out mid-boss. What? Let me see if I can clutch this and get it. Bro, what was that all about? Jesus Christ. How did I not die right there? I'm just too pro. There we go. Oh my god, it actually worked. I got an RNG from that. Look, I switched to Black Cat. That's funny. What are they worth? 1.6 mil. I'll take it, honestly. That was funny.